All right, you ready? I don't know what to say.
We've done it 100 times.
Okay.
It's the same as usual.
Welcome to the Hoot and Holla podcast, where we mix professionalism and unprofessionalism like oil and water. All the time. I'm Candace, because that's what my mama named me. But you can catch me on the gram at Dabs of Candy, and she's
Whitney. And you catch me on the gram and all the things at Wit Sparkle Shine.
I mean, I'm on all the things too, but I just want to specifically talk about the gram.
The
Because
Instagram.
my gram ain't popping, but I still want to go over there. Because I don't post.
I'm on mine all the time.
I post Hoot and Holla stuff, you know? I don't know. I'm just not a social media person, unfortunately.
You got to get better at that.
It's just what it is. And speaking of social media, you can follow us, the Hoot and Holla podcast, on all social media, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We finna come up off of that Snap. I don't like it.
She don't like Snapchat.
I don't like Snapchat. But
her
anyway,
age is
if you
showing.
want to go over there while
I'm
it's
on
still
there
up.
as Wit Sparkle Shine if you want to find me.
But if you want to just go over there and find Hoot and Holla podcast, it's at Hoot and Holla TV. All right. And then also, if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast app, you can watch this episode on YouTube at Hoot and Holla TV, or you can search Hoot and Holla podcast, either one, and pull that up and watch the latest episode, watch our previous episode from my previous season.
Reels,
it's all there.
Shorts,
we have
whatever.
shorts there.
All the things.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Also, subscribe while you're on YouTube. Do that.
Yeah, follow, like,
All the
subscribe,
things.
all that good thing.
All the things.
All the good things. And today's sponsor is Pregame Naps. Now, I know you're probably wondering what the heck that is. I'm glad you asked, because I'm finna tell you. As you get a certain age, you have to plan before you go and do things. Nothing is spontaneous anymore. It's like, for instance, for New Year's, we had made plans with our other friends to bring in the new year together, which is common amongst friends. And so we was like, we was going to get together, about 10, 9, 10?
Yeah. We're like, come at 10. So
Come at 10. It's like, okay, we all got to take naps first.
Yes.
And then, then once 12 o'clock hit, it's like, Happy New Year. All right, we're going to get on out of here and go.
Candace literally immediately picked up her chair and put it in her truck.
It's like, it's time to go.
She's
The
like, all right, it's
nap,
bedtime. It's bedtime.
But the pregame nap did help.
It
It
did.
helped me to stay up for this 2 hours.
It did.
And
It
then
did.
it was like, I got to go. So pregame naps save lives.
Yes, legit.
It saves lives, because I wouldn't be able to keep my eyes open to drive
Yes.
and go places if I don't take me a little short. It ain't got to be long. Look, 10, 15 minutes.
Something.
It feel like an hour sometimes. You get it right. If you do that before you go out, you'll be a better person when you go out to places.
Or you'll just decide, I'm not getting out of this bed.
Yeah, one or two.
And cancel your plan.
Yeah. Speaking of council plans, don't you like that sometimes? It's like, man, I gotta get up and do that because I said we was gonna go out, and then it's like, you know what, we can't make it. Oh no!
Oh no! I'm glad y'all did it instead of me.
It's just like this past weekend.
Yeah,
we was gonna do
the yard sale.
The yard sale, and collectively was like, well, we ain't gonna have time to get the stuff together, and I'm like, I understand.
Yeah, I'm very
and
understanding.
So when I got up that morning, I'm so glad I did not have to get up for this,
because you have to be up and ready at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, because it was like supposed to start at 8.
Yeah, I usually get up at like 4 a.m, make my coffee, go drag everything out, set everything up.
Yeah, and I was like, that'd be like going to work, and because I get up
Yes.
at 5 to go to work, and I'm like, I don't want
Yes.
to do that on
Me either.
a Saturday.
So I'm glad everybody was like, you know what? We were different people when we made these plans.
Right. We were under a different maybe influence, possibly.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
That's great.
I'm over here snorting.
If you had a pregame nap, you wouldn't have done that, see?
I know, right? Man.
So you have a very
I got a question.
you know, I don't know where this came from. It's not Halloween season. I don't understand, but you had a question, so ask the people.
You know that my mind is neurodivergent. As a nice way to put it.
That's a big word. What's that mean?
Not neurotypical.
Why you keep throwing in neuro? I'm asking what that means.
My brain don't work like normal people's brains.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Why you got talking all these scientific terms? Woman, break it down.
It is what it is. Anyway, I want to know, what is the difference between a zombie and a mummy? Is a mummy a zombie, but a zombie not a mummy?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They're both undead.
I think the dying process is different.
They do take out the mummy's insides.
A zombie is usually infected by something and turned into a zombie, right? And a mummy usually just dies for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then they are embalmed and, preserved and wrapped.
Somehow come back to life.
I think that's the difference.
I
don't know.
But zombies die and
But mummies been around a lot longer than zombies. But zombies ain't real, but mummies are.
But not reanimated mummies.
I don't
but
know.
Either way, I want to know what the difference it truly is. Like, why is one different than the other?
Well,
does one think it's better than the other? I get the feeling that the mummy thinks it's better than the zombie.
A mummy is technically dead.
Yeah.
A zombie is not.
It's not human anymore.
It's not dead,
they call them the undead.
It's just...
Which, by the way, isn't undead...
What is it?
Alive.
This is true. This is true. I didn't think about it.
Undead. That's literally...
Yeah, that's a tricky one there.
When they're dead, they're unalive. So if you're dead and you're undead, then that would mean you're... Yeah.
Yeah, slippery slope there.
We've gone down a wormhole.
Let's pull it out here.
All right.
Talking about professional, unprofessional. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. Matter of fact, I know I'm not the only one that does this.
No.
And if you're honest with yourself, you'll be able to admit that you do this too. So professional, unprofessional. Pay at the pump. They are so convenient because I don't have to go into the store to pay for the gas that I don't already want to pay for because it's expensive. Yep. Just fill that truck up and it was like $75. Wasn't happy about that. Anyway, story of my life. If you want to, just drop on in that Cash App and just drop me $10 and I greatly appreciate it. But anyway, pay at the pump.
This podcast.
Because if I don't get here, this don't happen. So it's convenient, but at the same time, it's inconvenient because if I get up there,
oh my God,
and it says "See cashier" when I put that card in, I politely hang that pump up, get back in my truck, and go to the next gas station, or go home, depending on if I was like, I'll make it home.
It's fine.
I get it in the morning.
Yep.
But if it says "See cashier," all bets are off. Gas ain't important no more.
I hate it with a passion. And that happened. I was at Walmart getting gas Friday. Yeah. And I only had like 10 miles to go and I lived 30 miles from Walmart. So it wasn't happening. I had to do something. So I'm like, all the other gas stations are like 5 miles back into town. I'm like, I went and waited in line. There was like 20 people. It's Friday. Everybody got paid. All these old people are trying to get their dadgum tickets. They're scratch-off tickets. I need 2 cartons of Marlboro Lights. Like, all this crap is good. I waited in line for 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, my God. I tried 2 different cards. Something was wrong with the pump. But I tried 2 different cards, and they both said, "See it, cashier."
So you just sat there in that line for nothing. Did you leave?
No, I finally got gas, but I waited in line.
Oh, okay.
But I could have already driven back to other pumps, and I should have just done what I always do and leave. I had regrets.
And I don't know, why do we do that? Like, because now you're using more gas to go to the pump. You need gas.
I know, but it's that whole, like...
You got to get back out, so it's not... It's more of an inconvenience to get back in the truck than to walk in.
But I just hate having to walk in and deal with people. I'd rather just deal with people.
I guess that's what it is, which is so antisocial sometimes. And most times, though, in the people like me defense, I'm going after work.
Yeah.
I'm done. I just need to get to the house and to get my gas. So I don't have to get up earlier in the morning before work and go. I want to go now. Yeah. While it's on my mind and while I feel like doing it before I go home. Mm-hmm. And so the last thing I want to do is go in there and interact with other people when I could just be at my pump, minding my business, play on my phone, scroll through Facebook right quick before I get back in my car and go. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's how I am. Like, the end of the day, I'm done with people. It's been a day of people.
And that last thing I want to do is catch the attitude of the cashier.
Oh my God.
When I tell them I want $70 on pump 2.
Man.
You want some M&Ms? No, I don't. I want $70 on pump 2.
Oh, I hate it when
you need your receipt? No, I want Just tell me I'm good.
I just want to be in a walk in.
Is it approved?
And walk out.
Is it approved? I just want, and I don't have cash, so I can't slide. Yeah. Hey, give me a 20 on 2.
Yeah,
I can't do that. I have to wait for the process. Anyway,
which rude cashiers leads us to
a real quick tip.
Quit being douchebags. Quit.
That's the tip. Quit being douchebags.
Quit being a jerk. Jeez. Why does everybody have to be a jerk?
It's only you. I think your expectations are too high or something.
Maybe that's what it is.
Because I already know I'm going to get bad service, so I don't even think about it anymore. And it's sad because I guess conditioned myself to not know what bad service looks like. Well, I do know what it looks like, but like it doesn't upset me, doesn't interrupt my day.
It does, but it doesn't. If it's really bad, then it pisses me off. But if it's like the mediocre, I can deal with it, whatever. She's just stupid or he's just stupid, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, karma is what we're getting at.
That's the real tip. It's like a twofer.
Yes. What goes around comes around. So watch what you're putting out there because it's coming back around.
Hit you right in the forehead.
Like a boomerang. I'm purposely go out of my way to be nice to people. I don't understand why other people are just.
I mean, if you think about it, it would frustrate you every day. So I personally try not to think about it, but I do have my days because I am human. That I'm like, well, you could have said thank you.
Yeah.
As I drive off, because I'm not saying it to their face.
Yeah.
I don't want them kind of problems to drive through because you are still fixing my food.
I'm only going through Popeyes when I'm fortified to be beat up that day.
Yes, I'm like that too when it comes to Popeyes, because I don't know if it's like this around the world. It seems to be, because it seems to be no matter what Popeyes you go to, you can expect a long line and attitudes and half of the menu being not available.
By the way, behind the scenes, I printed their manuals, their training manuals. Not a single thing about customer service. And it explains so much.
So much. I don't know what they're doing at Chick-fil-A, but they need to drop off their manual to these other places.
I needed to cross
but
those.
You know what, though? Sometimes I think there's a correlation between bad service and good food.
Sometimes.
I think so.
It's
because,
like they know it's so good, they just don't care.
How you get better food at the little hole in the wall than the chain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But I have to mentally prepare myself before I go to Popeyes.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go, I have to first of all say, okay, do I want to stay in a line? Okay.
Yes, you have to be ready to wait.
All right. After I stay in the line, do I want to deal with the attitude at the window to pay? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I got time today. Okay. I pay on my phone. I'm good. Yeah, I'm having a good day.
About every 2 weeks, I will muster up
far more than I go. I may go one every 3 months because I just don't have the. I don't want to sit in that line.
Yeah,
and deal with all of that.
Every once in a while, I'll get lucky, and I'll pull up, and it'll just be one car ahead of me.
The time that I want to go is always a line. The time that I'm just passing through, nobody.
Yeah, figure.
And even then, when it's just like 2 cars, it's still a 15-minute. Situation.
My favorite is when you ask for sauce and they hand you your bag and you're looking and you're trying to get out of the way, but you're like, is the sauce in? Yes, the sauce is in there. And then I open the box and I'm like, can I have my sauce?
That's why my mom asked for her 2 cents.
Can I have my sauce, please?
That day.
Because it ain't the same without sauce.
Yep.
Fat kid problems. All right. Moving on.
So what we're talking about today is friendship communication styles. So to break that down is we all communicate differently with people in our inner circles and our families and things that are significant others. We communicate differently. And that doesn't mean because I communicate differently from you that I don't care anymore or I don't care any less. Because I think some people take it as, well, I'm not as important because you don't do it this way. But I think they have an expectation of how they communicate and expect, maybe not purposely expect, but expect people to communicate in the same way. Because
kind of like the whole love language thing.
Yeah, it's same thing. So it's like, for me, and Whitney's probably a lot like this. I'm sure she's a lot like this. I know she's a lot like this. I'm not guessing here. Mm-hmm. I don't like the phone call.
No, you have to be up there on my list for me to talk to you on the phone.
A lot of times people call,
especially without warning.
And yeah, if I'm expecting it, maybe. But then it rings and I'm like, I get anxiety. Now I don't even do that. I just
they can see me.
Right. I'll turn it over or something else because I get instant anxiety.
Yeah.
When the phone rings. Now let Whitney call. Oh shoot, let me see what she wants.
Same.
It's I don't know why. It's just I get so much anxiety from a phone call.
Yeah.
I get anxiety when my mom calls because first of all, she don't normally call me. So when she calls me,
Candace, the cable ain't working. Hey, can you come home and fix this?
I mean, she would tell me when I was working at the print shop, she would just call me, this internet out. Okay. What am I supposed to do about it right now?
At work.
I'm here. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Well, okay. All right.
That could have been a text.
Exactly. Because when you call me, I guess from her, when she calls me, I'm expecting bad news for some reason. I don't know why. There's nothing that she's ever called me and told me bad news. Now, it may be something like
maybe
somebody's in the hospital or something like that. But most of the times when things have happened that was bad news, like a family member or something like that, we've been around each other. But so I get some anxiety there for some reason. But then I get a little annoyed when I find out it ain't nothing.
Yeah. Mine calls with randomness.
Yeah.
And now she's got to where she calls the shop. And it's like, what are you doing? But it's funny. My dad rarely calls me. He usually texts. Every once in a while he'll call. But as far as friends go, like, so I'm like you. Like, it's got to be like a close friend.
Do. So I'm more of a, let's text first.
Yeah.
Which, and like, far as like dating part of things, it's like, I know you get to know people better in conversation. Some of these conversations suck.
Some people can't hold a conversation.
It's like, if I'm carrying it, if I'm the one making the comments and all you can say is yeah, or I'm asking all the questions, then I don't want to talk. And maybe that's part of the anxiety of it, is because it's like, I'm talking, but I feel like I'm the only one saying something and adding to this conversation.
Yes.
I'm the only one that's asking questions. How was your day? Did you eat today? What happened with this? And you don't like, yeah. And answer my question and then don't ask me a follow-up question. And that's fine. Just tell me that you're not great at communication on phone calls. I hate the awkwardness. I don't like the awkward silence. So just,
I hate
texting is just so convenient too when it's like work or you're doing something. Because I can text a lot quicker than I can having a conversation, because the conversation requires me to listen to what you're saying,
so you have
and
to
respond.
You have to shut everything
so I can't like do design work and talk on the phone. I can't do it because I'm going to miss something you said, and I'm going to be like, hold on, what you say? And you're going to be upset with me.
You're going to get offended.
because I'm not listening. And it's like, well, I told you I was worried,
Yeah.
And so if I'm going to talk to somebody, I usually try to do it before I start like working or something like that. That way I can give them that 15, 30 minutes or whatever it is, and then I can go to work. And we can continue the conversation, but it's going to have to be through text message, because if I talk on the phone, I have to stop what I'm doing, because I'm not going to be able to do 2-3 things at the same time. Because sometimes, not to cut you off.
No, you're good. I was cutting you off on accident.
Because sometimes I'm like designing, texting, and watching TV.
Yes. Yes. And if you call, I have to stop designing and stop watching my TV, which gives me anxiety.
Right. And I have to pause it and then go back 3 times.
Yes.
I've rewinded. I've rewound something several times just with just me working, not paying attention. It's like, wait, hold up. Okay.
I missed it again.
I missed it again.
That's why when I'm working, I have certain, like, I'll turn on like, what do you call them? Like sitcoms that don't really matter if you miss part of the plot. I turn that on when I'm working, or stuff that I've seen 100 times, like Gilmore Girls or The Office or whatever.
So,
sorry. Yeah, I schedule my, like, other people don't really know this, but in my mind, I schedule things around like, okay, I know this person gets off at this time. They told me they were going to call me today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to start working until I hear from them and stuff like I schedule things around that in my head. And I don't tell people that because I don't want people to feel guilty, but I usually do because I'm like, I don't want to be in the middle of something when you call.
Right.
Now, like you, if it's sporadic, I don't care. I'll talk to you no matter what I'm doing. But
well, I try to be conscious of your time because most times I don't just call you. I'm like, hey, I'm about to call you.
Yeah,
or,
we warn each
hey,
other.
Can you talk? You got a moment? Yeah.
See, I thought that all this anxiety that I have came from working at a call center.
Yeah.
I thought it was that all these years. I didn't know that other people felt like that had never had that experience.
I mean, I still don't know why. I mean, I can say that it's because I'm afraid that there's going to be a conversation that is lacking or this, that, and the other, but I don't honestly know why or how it happened. I don't know if it's because I don't know. I only deal with certain people day in and day out on a regular basis. So dealing with other people is like, gets me like, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes that anxiety for me when a phone rings.
But somehow us having conversations on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and on the phone all simultaneously doesn't stress us out.
Well, no, you know what's even crazier for me is like if I'm at work, I don't mind that phone ringing. I don't mind picking up. I pick it up quick. Hey, you know, thanks for calling. Yada yada yada. You know, I
still hesitate, but I do better with it. Yeah,
I don't know why. Why is that so much easier than me answering my personal phone call?
Yeah.
Like, because you definitely don't know who's calling most times on that. But you can see on your phone, like, okay, this number is saved in my phone. I saved it. They know me.
Yeah.
I know them apparently because I saved them.
I don't know. I don't know what the psychology is. But we need to look that up. We need to look and see if there's a psychology.
If y'all know what it is, be free to comment because
leave us a link.
I don't know. Send us the link on why we like this.
We're not the only ones. I feel like our whole generation's like that.
Yeah.
And it's gotten worse with the generation after us.
Yeah.
Like not being able to go order their own food or...
Yeah, well, they don't like the phone, period, as far as the smartphone. Like, they don't want to have to do that. Deal with the smartphone. Why I got to do this in the app? Yeah. Why I got to do this? What is this? Yeah. Why I got to do a curbside?
Oh, I was talking about the generation like younger than us. You're talking about older than us, right?
Oh, dang it. Yeah.
Yeah, you went the opposite direction.
My bad. I got disoriented. But well, they're all about cell phones the ones under us. I mean, they
would rather do everything.
But they are not very social either.
No,
they are definitely heads down. They praying all the time.
Yeah.
Their body is always bent. Now, my group of friends, and Whitney can definitely testify to this, is it doesn't mean I don't care and that I don't want to watch. It's just like I've reached capacity of my brain and I can't take on anymore. So when you send me memes and things and links and stuff, I'm not looking out at all that.
Yeah. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, it depends. And now sometimes I have a good day, we go back and forth.
Yeah.
And then the other days I'm like, I can't take any more on. I just can't.
I get it.
I can't put any more in this brain.
I don't take offense to it.
It's like
I'm the same way, especially when I have like multiple people sending me stuff and it's like
yeah, because we have like a couple groups and it's like it gets sent to me personally and then I see some other stuff in some of the groups. It's like I can't do all this. I can't grab the blue wire
or take the blue pill, whichever one it is.
Yeah, so I just can't. I just system overload when that happens for me. So it's not that I don't enjoy your memes and things, guys. It's because my mind can't.
My mind is
handle
broken, and that's all there is to it.
It is what it is, and I'm sorry that it's broken. Don't take it personally. I love you all.
I think most of the people that we're friends with understand that because I think everybody, all of us,
and it's okay to give me shit about it. I'm fine with that. I know I did it. I'm cool.
It's like there's no shame. I'm
not ashamed. It's just it is what it is. I apologize. You know, I hope you don't feel a certain way because I do love you. If you call me, I'll be there.
Maybe
I'll
hesitate.
Maybe message me first. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's about I don't know. I'm not well versed in that area.
I don't know.
I'm gonna need an expert opinion.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out either.
But if y'all got to figure it out, if y'all got to figure it out, kudos.
Let us know.
Golf clap.
Let us know. Because we do not have our crap together.
No. Hence this podcast.
Hot Mess Express.
Well,
2.
Hot what? Hot Mess Express?
2 tickets for the Hot Mess Express.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I get to sit up front.
Okay. I'll get the window seat.
Who determined you get the window seat?
Well, you claim the front.
Heck?
I'll sit behind you in the window seat. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I'll sit in front of
We'll
you at the
both get
other
a
window seat and
Yeah.
we'll talk around to each other.
Yes.
Just like that.
And we'll throw
Just
crap
talk
at
around.
each other.
Hey, did you see that? Don't you think did you see him swerve? I think he swerved. Anyway, that's it for this episode.
Yep.
Just a bunch of shenanigans here.
Bunch of randomness. You're welcome.
A lot of hooting, Nanny.
Hooting and hollering.
Yeah. All the hootings and stuff. All right. I guess we'll see you next time, guys.
Until then.
But for real, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode, and we'll see y'all next time. Holla, y'all.